Welcome back. So now we have our details view and we want to start adding the text again. And I think I want to jump into, instead of layout, so if we go back to home, documentation, you can go into content right here and typography right here. And if you scroll down, you can start seeing a lot of great information. Now, what I'm looking for here is actually a way for us to list the information in a pretty way. So I'm looking for something like this, right? So here we have like a header, and then we have, or sorry, some information, and then we have the information over here with a spacing in between. I want to do something like this. So I'm going to grab just this part right here, because that's enough. Then we can just redo it a few times. So a DL, that's going to have some DT and some DD inside them. And let's just try and use this. So jumping into our code right here in column 8, I'm going to add this and end it again with a slash DL right here, and there we go. Now the first thing I want in here is the customers. Let's just do customer. Let's just put in a question mark, first name, right? But that's actually not where I want it. I want it to say first name like this, and then put a colon maybe in there. There we go. Now I'm going to add this guy. So there we have the customer first name. Then I'm going to add a second row right here. Whoops, let's just get that back. Second row right here, and then I'm going to write last name like this, and I'm going to add the customer's last name. Let's try and have a look at what we actually get from this. So looking at our beautiful view, there we go. This starts to look like something. Now, I think 3 is overdoing it, so let's just put it down to 2 here, and let's put this up to 10 to grab the remaining space. And again, since I've already used the MD, the medium layout, let's just keep that. And then later on, we can start look at how it should look in the small layout. We go. And let's have a look again at our beautiful code. There we go. This starts to look like something I like. Now let's also go in and add another here called addresses, right? So we're going to figure out that one as well. Addresses. Now here we want to do something different, because we don't want just the addresses in here. We actually want a list of addresses. So let's go back to Bootstrap and see if we can find a way for us to show a list of information. It could be something like this, right? This looks kind of cool. So we're going to make an unordered list, and we're just going to kind of have all the addresses here one by one. Now I'm showing you this because I want to kind of start showing you guys where you can find different information, and typography and code and images. There's a lot of information inside the content, just as well as there is inside the components and the grid, or the last one called layout, right? So you have a lot of information to take from here. Let's just add this unordered list here. Unordered list, let's just end it. There we go. So I'm making an unordered list here without a style. That's kind of what I want to do. And for each list item, that's just going to be the for each loop that we made earlier. So we're going to say for each customer dot, oh, sorry, let's just start here with a let of address like this of, and then let's say customer, let's put a question mark dot addresses, right? So we already did this, so it's not that tough to just redo. You can just go and watch the other videos if you got how. And then we're going to, for the address, we're going to just put in information right now where we say the address is street and the address is number. All right, like we did earlier as well. The address is number, and the last thing we want is a comma, and then the address is city like this. So let's just save this and have a look at how it actually looks now in our component. And there we go. Now we actually start having something that looks like a details page. So we're back to kind of where we started before I introduced Bootstrap. Sorry about that, but now it starts looking like something that we can use actually. And we can talk a lot more about Bootstrap, but let's just keep working. And now I want to start moving into the exciting stuff of creating and updating and deleting an actual customer. Have fun. See you in the next lesson.